Hey, this is Random Guy here, and today's day 16, I guess. And yeah, my day went pretty well. Um, I have done the things uh, that I wanted to do, and no force at all. I'm not forcing, myself to, not forcing myself to do some things that I want to. I just simply let things go, and that kind of works for me. And I see that slowly I'm getting into those tasks and doing them, and those those tasks come naturally out of me. Oh, I gotta be doing this. I gotta maybe I should check this, and then you get into that slow momentum of the day where you can actually start doing things and like getting into that you know working mode, and start seeing what needs to be moved and what needs to be done. Sorry, I'm just catching my breath. So so that makes me feel good about myself. I'm feeling productive, and there's no force. That force is not good. And I think as soon as I'm gonna gain momentum, I want to set goals, those daily goals myself, and everything will balance out. So other thing, still killing the gym, literally going to gym every day, and like asking myself what I can do today, what is the thing that I hate doing. And when you get there and you really attack what is not really enjoyable or pleasurable to do, you kind of hitting that old grain pattern that is like saying and resisting and saying like, oh, you just like ignore this, don't do this, fuck it, it's too hard. And I'm getting into the mindset where just like the thought comes, a little bit of resistance, I'm just like going for it. And I can see that really that really helps me to act and maintain the same mindset in other areas like work and other things, like doing the washing the dishes or cleaning the room or doing other shit. That really helps me to endure in the areas that are not that enjoyable. And that really rewires my brain, and this is what I'm up to. I just need to rewire my brain. I need to become a doer again. And still lack a little bit of discipline. I wish I could be more disciplined. Still say no to things that need to be done, must to be done. For example, today it's Friday, and I should be going and having night shift, working as a taxi driver, but there's not much of the action in the city, and I just feel like, okay, I might make some money, but it's just gonna be little money, and maybe we're just not gonna not gonna go and sacrifice my routine. I'd rather to get up early in the morning and have a beautiful day than just get up and feeling shit about myself. So yeah, another thing, as soon as I start doing things like working and like testing the waters, I really start to notice that my path gets clearer and clearer, and I can clearly see where is that way. Like before I wasn't certain. I knew what I want to do, but it wasn't clear to me where I want to go. Like, but now slowly, step by step, I start to see which way is heading to, and that gives me feeling of calmness. that trust that everything will unfold in the right way because I know where I'm going. And that's very important to me. I think it's important for everyone. And yeah, and today I decided I was shooting content for my business, that the freedom business that I want to that I'm doing, and I want to help people to experience more inner freedom. And I've been fascinated, you know, on what makes a human being more free within themselves, and how can they, have more peace within their head. So today I was trying to shoot a content about about that. One of the concepts I was just trying to explain, and it's not easy, but it's enjoyable. I made some videos, I like the way things were unfolding, but I just didn't have the plan, so I should guide myself and make bullet points on what I want to talk about. And I think everything will unfold and be okay. So I'm getting comfortable with the camera, and that's good. Even these daily videos on how I'm going to where I'm going makes me feel more relaxed, and I feel like that's really important for me to practice this thing. It's like public speaking in a way, and yeah, doing more of that will help me to get what I want to get, and improve dramatically my public speaking, my English, and my communication, and just being relaxed in front of the camera. That's a good thing to feel. So yeah, so slowly, I'm fighting and fitting shoes, and then I can see them sinking into something real, and less distractions are coming my way. Seems like I know where I'm going, and I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving until I know. I'm not leaving things until I figure out how to do it, where to go, how it should work. So that mindset kind of drains, but it's better to be this way than just putting things on the carpet and just expecting things unfold naturally. But that's some truth in it. Like sometimes when you chill, when you relax, things flowing, and that might be absolute the truth, of getting those answers. Because when we force things, we get in that little box and we trying to kind of force the answer, but sometimes we're just riding the bike, and then that answer pops into our head. So I'm still trying to figure out which one is the right way, but I have a feeling that letting go and just getting into the flow, it's important, and more of fresh things can come your way. Yeah, another thing I just thought, I think I should be getting into the peaceful state of mind for 2 hours early in the day. I think that would add a lot to the clarity, and the clarity is the number one thing. Like if you can get clear on everything, when your mind is not foggy, when you don't have those old thoughts, and if your mind is pure, you can literally perceive everything as it is, and everything is always changing, everything is always new. And if you see that way, you get that feedback from what you see, and it's fresh, it's new, and it's beautiful, and I think that for me to stay and calm my mind and just be in the pure state, just literally exit my mind and just place my attention in my belly and let that pattern to develop where I'm not using my mind at all. I'm just acting out of gut. And the thing that's overlooked practice, that's overlooked thing. And it looks like, okay, just sitting there for 2 hours, what are you getting out of it? But you know, if you can get into the, you can develop, if you can develop a pattern of thinking clear and seeing things as they are, magical things will unfold. And I think that's the thing that I'm avoiding to think about and avoiding to look at and really execute on. But I think this time I should really look at it and spend my time on clearing my head and seeing what's coming out of me. Not, you know, I'm a big believer, especially these days, that, you know, the information that we get, it's information, but that information is not from our experience. And when we, you know, face the situations, we tend to think, okay, that's the information, but it's not our information. And sometimes we're trying to take that information and make it as that experience that someone has experienced as our experience, and the self-doubt comes, and we comparing our decisions, our knowledge to that other information, and that those two things, when those things playing in the head, you're trying to choose between two, and then you just, you know, losing seconds, and that's called hesitation, you know, just rethinking, overthinking before a decision. And I believe when we can really go into ourselves and sing there and see what's coming out of us, because, you know, we are this universe. We're not even living this universe. We are this universe. This whole energy, like this whole universe is the one thing, and we are part of that. There's no like boundaries. Even this empty space it is like not empty space. It is energy in a form, and everything is just one thing, you know. And we have capacity to receive that knowledge, you know, and we do in the form of thought, of feeling and intuition. And I think that needs to be developed even more, and learning from our experiences, and it's way deeper and stronger, and we feel way more certain when we gather knowledge from what we have experienced rather than what we heard and what information we actually we heard, yeah, from other people. So certainty and trust comes from you. And yeah, that's basically my thoughts of day 16. And everything is going the right way. I just need to like set that one thing, and I just need to follow that and wake up every day and know where I'm going, because my mind sometimes is jumping from one thing to another, and just, okay, I'm going to do this, and I always know where I want to go, but how I'm going to achieve it, it's always changing, and that is really draining the energy. You always have to think like, how I'm gonna get it, how I'm gonna achieve it. And you know, sometimes the path is more simple than we think, and jumping from one thing to another just uses our cognitive energy, and there's nothing left when we need to actually execute on what we have decided. So we gotta be, you know, making some of the decisions got to be made once, and we gotta be spending all our energy on, you know, adjusting and executing. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That was day 15, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. That was Random Guy, and thank you for watching.